Well, it was inevitable. We were going to find out eventually what kind of cards are in Surging Sparks. Let's dive in, but before that, a little word of caution. If you don't want any spoilers in seeing what this set is about, well, then maybe today's not the video for you, because I am going to show and reveal some of those cards, the artwork. Some you've probably seen already at this point in time, but the biggest hitter, or at least supposed biggest hitter of the set, is going to be revealed. And just want to put that out there. You know, word of warning. So let's dive in. Here we go at Zulu's Board Games. This is a place where you can purchase Pokemon cards. I have mentioned them in the past, and looks like some of the things are already selling out. Their big bundle here is selling out. The $11.99 3-pack blisters are selling out. Still got the sleeve packs and build and battle booster bundles, ETBs, booster boxes. Still have kind of the main stuff that most people want to go with. All right, so it's been pretty popular already. The anticipation has been growing quickly for this set, and if you're wondering why, there's a few reveals that we've already seen come about, like the Latias and Latios. So the Latias is going to be an illustration rare, no texture, smaller in the frame, beautiful little sunset here. You got this nice light pouring down for some reason, even though the sun's over there. Maybe it's just the reflection of the hollow, I don't know, but it gives that look. And we have the beautiful water reflecting off of there. We got these clouds coming through. This is a gorgeous card. Why did they stop at illustration rare? I don't know, because its counterpart is going to be a special illustration rare, and that makes sense. Adding the texture, a little bit more filling the frame with the Latias. All right, same kind of thing. Got the beautiful water there, the gorgeous sunset. This one clearly has a warmer feel to it to match the red, where this one has a cooler feel to it to match the blue. I think it would have been a little bit of a better direction to flip that, where you have the cooler feel in the scenery for the red featured Pokemon and the warmer scenery for the blue featured Pokemon. So that way, Pokemon can take that obvious choice of contrast and give it to us that way. They should have both been special illustration rares, in my opinion, or illustration rares. Just meet them together rather than separating them in totally different classes, because now that means the special illustration rare is going to be that much harder. And is Latias that much cooler than Latios? I don't know. I thought they were pretty much on par for one another. Interesting for sure. We have a reveal of some others that have come up here on Poke Beach. They really do a good job of tracking down the Japanese version and doing the translation and telling you what the card is going to be like, so that way you can kind of plan for your decks and things like that. But in the making of this post here, they end up coming up with the different artworks that are coming about. And let's take a quick look at the Phoebus illustration rare, or AR, art rare in Japanese. Hard to make Phoebus look cool, so doing it with the scenery really makes it something, right? Got this little bit of a murky water underwater here. Maybe there's some lily pads growing up toward the surface there. And then, of course, we know Phoebus would evolve into Milotic here. And in that evolution, breaking the surface there, we have the gorgeous light coming in, this really washed out look, that blowout look in the background, showing some of the landscape of the water's edge and the water movement here. And here's those lily pads. So these would actually pair nicely together, and it makes sense that the evolution gets to a special illustration rare versus an illustration rare. Now, when we get to Pikachu, we have the EX. That's great. That's cool. Nobody had a problem with this one here, the rainbow border and the full art. Okay, understand. It's just a simple full art with that, crown going on here, the terrestrial look here, the rainbow border again. And then we get to the special illustration rare. And in my opinion, it's a total flop. A total flop. Rainbow border might be the best part of this card. It's Pikachu. Great. We were all excited to see him on the ETB. We thought, this is it. We're going to have the Pikachu we've been looking for. Horrible disappointment. Bright light. Nice. Fine. Running through the grass. Okay. And it's done. That's it. That's all there is to it. That is so disappointing. Absolutely disappointing. We just went from Terrapogos at EX here. So much happening. All this texture. All of these layers. Everything happening here. Featuring the Pokemon really well. Great coloring, really deep, dark blues and purples going on to really accentuate that rainbow border. It pops. It's gorgeous. This lives at $100. Maybe it's more right now, but this is a $100 card easy. It really feels that way. You go to the Pikachu, $30 maybe? because of the rarity of how it's going to be to pull. I don't know. I'm not feeling this one. Super disappointed, which is why you don't FOMO. You don't go in and have this fear of missing out. Things are still available. Sure, this package isn't available, but you can build that package for the most part here. This is one site. I've shown you many. I will continue to show you more. You can get the product. Pokemon wants you to have the product. They print into oblivion because that's how they make money. But seeing this ETB got everybody really excited. Seeing the artwork and seeing what kind of stuff they're thinking about doing in this set here got everybody pumped. Is this going to be the set of 2024? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I think that the Latias and Latios are going to be great, and they're going to be hard to get, but I think Pikachu falls short. He is the mascot of the entire franchise. Next would be Charizard. The mascot. And this is as far as they could take it for us. The 151 Pikachu blows this thing away. Sure, we're not in the same area because we don't have that crazy Terra crown thing going on, so it might be a whole different card. But my goodness, what a miss. The art is fine. It really is. It's fine. So to the artist, nothing against you. I think it's a miss on Pokemon's side to select this to be the top tier, pretending it's going to be the chase. I don't think it will be. I think the Latias is going to be the chase over this one. There's so much more there. I don't know. It fills the frame. That's great. It's a good view of Pikachu. I like the different fiery rainbow colors reflected in the eyes. Okay, but like I'm really pushing to enjoy this card, which is why I shared this not too long ago, just my typical breakdown of what I'm looking to purchase when I go for my investments. I didn't see Surging Sparks as one that I have to go crazy. I didn't see that. I think there's sets coming out in 2025 where I'm probably going to go a little bit farther in. Rather than one Pokemon Center ETB, I might get 2 or 3. All right? Rather than 2 booster boxes, I might get 2 to 3, maybe 4. You know, like I like to get 2, but it'll be hit or miss if I go beyond that, depending on what we see in those sets. And I'm talking about the possible Team Rocket set. I'm talking about the possible Gym Heroes reprint type of set, not reprint, but remake type of set. The possible Eevee set. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's going to happen here. I did a breakdown, cost analysis breakdown of 2 booster boxes, 2 ETBs, 2 of the 3-pack boosters, 1 of each, and then a Pokemon Center ETB. All right, and then I got to this $363.89 total. Now you got to account for some shipping and some tax in places, depending on where you go and how you get it. Usually, I can get it where this is the only one that has a tax on it, because of the other retailers I buy from. They have no tax from it, or they have a free shipping option. So you got to look into that and do the math for yourself. So that $363 seemed like reasonable investment. This is kind of my base investment for any set. So that's what I was doing for Stellar Crown. That's what I did for Twilight Masquerade. I did not go this route for Shrouded Fable. I did not see the profit in that set, even long term. And I think that's reasonable. There's going to be a handful of cards, but as far as sealed, I don't think it's going to take it that far. Maybe that Greninja and maybe that Kingdra are going to have some value down the road. Although they are readily available and I could still find them at MSRP or better. So definitely something to consider. I looked at that bundle that we were reviewing over here just real quick here, that $179.99, and just kind of did a breakdown. If I got 2 of those, it's more product than I was thinking, plus the ETB from Pokemon Center, and it brings it up to $419. Now, I didn't pull the trigger on 2 of these. I did pull the trigger on 1. Pulled the trigger on 1, and I was kind of hemming and hawing, going, oh, should I have gotten another one? And it was the usual, the FOMO, just building in the background, because we all get it. Even people who do this a lot, even people who are experienced and try to be very diligent about their collection habits. I still had that feeling, like, oh, maybe I should have gone that route. No. So I'll get another booster box, I'll get another ETB, and I'm not going to go and double up on this, 3-pack boosters. I'm not going to double up on the booster bundle that came with it. So that's going to help a little bit. I'm going to be between these by a little bit here. So I just did not see it. The only thing I can really see being of high value out of this set is actually the promo that comes in the ETB and that Pokemon Center stamped exclusive one, taking it to another level. I mean, this is an artwork. This is a special illustration rare. This is above and beyond. that Pikachu is just a total flop. I'm sorry. It's a disappointment to pretend that's the chase when you have something like this coming in every ETB as a standard, and then the Pokemon Center stamp, basically this modern age version of a first edition. That's going to be the chase, in my opinion. This one will climb in value. So if you have the opportunity to get the Pokemon Center ETB, I would say that's worth it for sure. Whether you want to open it or keep it sealed, that might be a worthwhile one to go for, just to make sure you have that in hand. They're still available. They are still available on Pokemon Center. So where are we at here? Get me out of here. Yeah, still available, and you can pick that up. Getting that promo is probably worthwhile. If you want to open it, you get 11 packs, so there's a little bit of pack opening experience there. At $60, this would probably be better if you're going to only get one thing, because to be honest, I don't know if there's really that much to go after. This would be the one thing I'd get. Then next would be the booster box. That'd be the order: the Pokemon Center version Elite Trainer box, then the booster box. I digress. I didn't really feel like making a video about Surging Sparks today. I really wasn't interested in that, but this popped up about this Pikachu reveal, and I kind of needed to go on a rant, share it. I review artwork on this channel. Not that they have to cater to me, but it's obvious that the artworks are the things driving a lot of the prices up. If you take a look at the latest sets, the artwork is the top seller. The artwork is the big chase. The artwork is the one everybody wants. It's not the playability. It's not meeting in the TCG. It's not the rarity of pull. It's the artwork. Paldea Evolved. The artwork, the Magikarp, is an easier pull than the special illustration rares. And it is the top chase of the set. So the artwork has really come really far, especially in the Scarlet and Violet era. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm stunned by it, to be honest. It's fantastic across the board. So I have no disappointment in what Pokemon Company's really doing. And there's really no disappointment in this new Pikachu either. It's just, wait a second. I thought this was supposed to be the chase for the set. We were all getting excited. People are getting amped up. A lot of people are getting FOMOing. Even me, kind of getting close to it, but not doing it. And fell short. It just fell short. So maybe we can kind of mend the wounds a little bit with the free for part of our giveaway: Glaring Articuno tin from Crown Zenith, 2 3-pack blisters from Stellar Crown, and a Pokemon mystery prize. I'm giving out 4 prizes to 4 winners. All we have to do is get to 2,500 subscribers and go to the description down below. That's where I have a link to a video where you can go to and leave an additional comment. Right there, that's the one you will be in and entered to win, or entered for your chance to win. I'm pulling from those comments on that video. So do your steps there. I couldn't believe I didn't even mention that, and I haven't talked about anything else like being a part of the channel. So like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell because I post 7 days a week. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.